contest is a BattleBowl qualifying match scheduled for one fall with 20-minute time limit. Your referee, Jose.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Ace Arena August 13th, 2011, as American Championship Entertainment presents Anarchy, the BattleBowl and Lethal Lottery. I'm John Harder, alongside me my broadcast colleague, Classic Mikey D, and Mike Lewis, ladies and gentlemen. He is back. And what a way to kick off BattleBowl. Who is participant number one in the BattleBowl, Mikey D?
Well, you know, I was here earlier as everyone was getting pulled, and I'm telling you right now, I know the card. You don't. I do. And I'll let the surprises come to you.
I love the element of surprise. Mike Lewis, are you ready? Whoa!
From Havana, Cuba, 197 pounds,
Here's a guy in Ricky Reyes. He hasn't been around the Ace a while, but well-traveled man and in the best shape of his career.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Lewis.
Who's his partner? Who's his partner? Is it you, Mikey D? You're gonna get in there.
No,
John Harder? John Harder's in there?
I gotta get up a minute. No, I'm just playing around. But you know, I want the element of surprise. I don't want to know who's wrestling BattleBowl. And wait a minute, here comes participant number 2. That's the Movement's music. The new upstart tag team in Ace, but which member of the Movement?
Will it be the FMB or will it be?
Wait, no, that's Jamal Jackson, I believe. Oh, wait a second, they're both out here. We're about to find out who is the partner of Ricky Reyes. He doesn't look pleased at all, gentlemen. I wouldn't be.
Will you stop dancing, Lewis? I know this music's catchy, but jeez.
No, Harder, you would not catch me dancing to this music, I'll tell you right now.
It is pretty catchy.
Well, who is participant number 2?
It's gonna be Jamal Jackson.
And like you just were pointing out, if you look at the face of Ricky Reyes does not look pleased. But this is the whole point of Lethal Lottery. You're going to see a lot of people not pleased tonight.
Absolutely, Mikey D's. Ricky Reyes, the strong-style Cuban from Havana, Cuba, and the cult of personality, Jamal Jackson, uber charismatic, and at ringside with Jackson is the devastatingly handsome Anton Monaco, Lewis.
And you know, these guys look like they're going to get together. Oh, high five, a little team camaraderie, and you know, you need this. You want to advance to that battle royal later on tonight. Oh, wait a second, what the hell is this? My stomach just turned.
I believe that's Stan the Man.
First, from the Sunset Strip, weighing 169 pounds.
Classic, it is Stan the Man Stylez, and shake weight in hand, he is here to get in the BattleBowl. Can he do it with whoever his partner is?
I am about to throw up, and we just started the show. You know, you guys should be thanking me for being up here. Danny Inferno, he's away overseas taking care of some personal business of mine. You know, a couple of broken legs, a couple of broken limbs, no problem. So I, once again, have come up here to lend my commentary expertise, and I'll tell you my expertise, I can't stand this guy.
Calm down, Lewis.
There's Stan showing his excitement, but now here's the fun part. Who's his partner going to be?
It could be anybody. Who could it be?
We just seen Ricky Reyes come out. He wasn't even scheduled to be here.
Who in the world is this?
I don't know. I've really never heard this music before, class. Who is teaming with Stan the Man tonight?
I know who this is. I know who this is.
Oh, you know who this is very well.
I know who this is.
Lewis, you're getting uneasy right now. Oh! Ho, ho!
I know who this is.
Yeah, if I'm Stan the Man Stylez, I'm thinking to myself, oh, hell yeah, I got a good pick as a partner.
Stan the Man Stylez teaming up with that demonic destruction device, Crowbar. You know, Mike Lewis knows him very well, former member of the Mike Lewis Enterprise.
No, I do know Crowbar very well, and I cannot take away what the man has accomplished. I can't do that, but what I can say is when I had him, he was a little bit of a loser, and I'll just leave it at that.
Well, regardless of that, Lewis, this is going to be a very intriguing contest.
You know, I keep getting stuck with losers between the Sensations and Crowbar and you.
Oh, losers? Hey, speak for yourself.
You 1,000.
Hey, don't start. I'll get you kicked out of here so quick.
Here we go now. Two veterans starting it off with Ricky Reyes and Crowbar. And the crowd's hot for BattleBowl.
Referee Big Jose making his return to Ace, refereeing this contest. Here we go, starting off the two veterans in this match, Ricky Reyes and Crowbar. You know, if I had to give it classic Mikey D, if anyone has the advantage, it might be Ricky Reyes and Jamal Jackson. I mean, they both have tag team experience in this business.
It's definitely true, but I might actually have to give some of it to Crowbar because he has that veteran experience, and also with the start, you have the bigger, more powerful Crowbar, but there's the speed of Ricky Reyes coming to his advantage right off the bat.
And look at this now, arm drag takeover by Ricky Reyes, and you know, I tried to lend my expertise to Crowbar for so many months. I mean, he couldn't even take out Azrael. I had to do it all by myself.
Oh, will you stop? You cheated to win. You cheated to beat Azrael, but we'll get on to that right now.
I saw you and Azrael both had your names in the lottery. You guys are teaming up later. You might want to go get ready. Bust out that green singlet again.
Good Lord.
That was a nice singlet, by the way. As Ricky Reyes goes underneath,
right.
Go behind on Crowbar.
You know, Crowbar, the bigger man of the two in the ring. Reyes relies on his strikes. Crowbar, an old school brawler. And beware of that steel chair. It is his best friend. But right now, Crowbar also has that mind bender, the eye of the storm.
I like to call it a cravat. Everybody's got nicknames for the moves these days. That's like a good old-fashioned cravat.
Little unconventional tag there. Crowbar reached his foot back and Stan tagged his ankle.
Now, right now, Stan Stylez in the ring classic, Mikey, he has that glove on that right hand. We all know what he sets up for. That facial, he used that move to win a six-man tag back at Crossroads.
I heard you hit harder with 6 facials last week.
Don't start.
Yeah, no.
Oh, here comes the strikes. Here comes the strikes, Lewis.
Big chops and kicks. Styles being taken straight down.
I couldn't be happier with Ricky Reyes right now.
Only two, says referee Big Jose. Ricky Reyes, he has that onslaught of strikes, those kicks, those strikes to the head, and do not forget about that dragon sleeper clutch.
You guys got to remember that in the drawing earlier today, I mean, these are the first 4 names picked out. Now, I know the BattleBowl isn't until later. These guys have the best advantage. They're going to have the most rest by the time that BattleBowl comes up. So the winner of this match, you may see the winner in this.
That's a great point, Mike Lewis. You know, it's the first time you ever made a valid point in your life.
Yeah, $1 million company for nothing here, gentlemen. Come on.
The fans can't see me, but I actually have a smile on my face. Wow, look, Mike Lewis made a good point.
He did.
In a while.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes. Regardless of that, Jamal Jackson diving clothesline and the cult of personality of the movement. Nice maneuver. And now he's looking to follow up. Nice leg drop. Anton the Monaco on the floor. His manager looking on proud. Cover. Only two, says referee Big Jose.
Big, huge jumping leap before that leg drop, too. And Jackson is not a small man.
Now, what if you two got drawn out together? Would you two be a good tag team?
Yeah, definitely.
Good.
He almost killed him, by the way, with a brain buster.
What a brain buster from Jackson. Only two, says referee Big Jose. But this is what Jamal Jackson has to do. He has to use his underrated agility and power to dominate Stylez, who is at a disadvantage in height.
And you know, Stylez and Jackson, they were on the winning end of a 6-man tag last month at Crossroads. So, I mean, these guys kind of friends. I wonder if that's going to play a factor in this tag team match.
You know, my opinion, though, Mike Lewis, it is all about business. Some of you know very, very well about, even though it's dirty business. There's a cover. Only two.
Crowbar breaking up. I can't help but notice, though, look at Ricky Reyes' face. When Jamal Jackson came out, Ricky Reyes had this look on his face like, I want nothing to do with this. But now Reyes has a smile because he sees that this is a good team working.
Well, I mean, and what else can you do, Mikey D? I mean, you got to work with the guy if you want to make it to the end. You're forced to, practically.
You know, I can only imagine what winning the BattleBowl will do for your career here in Ace.
Oh, absolutely.
It will elevate you to the next tier. And if you're already a big star in Ace, it'll make you that much more prestigious in the company. But right now, Stan Stylez not feeling that prestigious. He's getting striked hard from the Havana Pitbull, Ricky Reyes.
All these strikes, Stan Stylez getting the conventional tan. Look at the redness in his chest.
Oh, great!
Smart thing.
That was like 1 second. I gotta take this call. Well, listen, I need you to get me Ricky Reyes' info.
Hey, Lewis, get off the phone. We're doing commentary here.
I'm trying to conduct business here. I'm a businessman.
Yeah, and we're going to do business here. We got to talk about this contest. Crowbar now looking for that nutcracker sweet. And Reyes will be talking like a soprano. His bark will be as loud as his bite.
You know, much as it pains me to admit, Crowbar's in the best shape I've seen him in since coming to Ace. I mean, he's slimmed down a lot, and you're going to see it in his movements.
You know,
no pun intended.
You know, Mike Lewis, you know, he has been training with his good friend, Chris Reyes. You know, that's why he's gotten into such great shape.
Were they training to get away from the sun? Huh? What, to suck some blood? What kind of training are they doing?
Crowbar now, he's trying to get some blood out of the chest of Reyes with a chop, but Reyes ain't having any of that crap, throwing strikes of his own. This is going to turn to a brawl. Both men aptly able to apply a brawl.
Huge chop just levels Crowbar right down into the corner. The fans are seemingly behind this team of Ricky Reyes and Jamal Jackson.
I think that has a little to do with the movement's popularity is building something in which I still can't understand.
Well, they're very popular and charismatic tag team.
Reyes now in the corner, raking at the face. Big Jose counting to 5.
Right now, Crowbar going right back to raking the face. He doesn't care who you are. He'll do it behind your back, in front of your face, whatever.
And that was one of the things that was appealing to me about Crowbar when I recruited him for the Mike Lewis Enterprise, was that he'll do anything to win.
I thought it was his black leather.
Crowbar off.
That's what I think attracts him to you, which is a whole nother story.
Lewis, don't start. Cover. Only two, says referee Big Jose. Crowbar with a rare agile move at the top. Missile dropkick, only got 2 and now going for multiple covers.
And you got to remember, this isn't Joe Schmo who's trying to hold down. We're talking about Ricky Reyes, the man who's done a lot in his career.
Ricky, and there's a tag. Here comes Stan the Man Stylez. He's backing it in, the glove still on the hand. And now he hits a right hand to that midsection. Stylez now really raking the arm. Side Russian leg sweep there by Stan the Man. He's happy. Cover. Only 2 again for Stan the Man.
I'm interested to see these drawings tonight. I mean, you could see some really unlikely pairings and some of the names that are in this thing. It's really going to be a fun night to be an Ace fan.
Yeah, we keep talking about the veterans and the well-known nature of Crowbar and Reyes, but look at a guy like Stan Stylez. Stan Stylez physically looks to be the future of professional wrestling. Guy's in great shape. He has the talent, has the skills. Maybe the BattleBowl would actually make his career.
I'll tell you what's wrong. He has no brains. That's what's going to.
Are you believing he has no brains but has all brawn?
I believe he doesn't have much of anything.
Well, regardless of that, Stan Stylez, I'm gonna ignore the Lewis on that. Stan Stylez is a great competitor. He showed his worth in that 6-man tag. And right now, he is really applying that side headlock nice, but Reyes countering it. But Stylez doesn't care. Looking for a close line, Reyes ducked. Jumping into Gure by the Havana Pitbull Reyes.
And it is imperative that Reyes make it over to the corner and tag Jamal Jackson.
Look at the fans.
There's Crowbar.
Quick tag though from Crowbar. Now Crowbar now in that corner, running in. Reyes with a roll duck. Looking for jumping into Guri there. Crowbar ducking that.
Beautiful Northern Lights.
Northern Lights with the bridge. How's the hook?
That unique Northern Light suplex only gets 2. Hooking the leg, still he kicked out, but Reyes still being dominated on the canvas.
You know, I hate to cut you out. I don't mind cutting John Hunter. I do it all the time. You know, great BattleBowl tonight, but we have not 1, not 2, but 3 title matches tonight.
This is true. We still have the Diamond title, the Tag title, and the Heavyweight title.
11 months in the making. Savio Vega and the new Ace Heavyweight Champion, Jorge Luis Rivera. Later on tonight, your main event, but right now, Crowbar
Turned it, nice.
Crowbar went for that belly to back, and Reyes countered his weight, shifted the weight, hit a crossbody, and now this might be the opportunity Reyes needed to get to his corner. But Crowbar's not letting him do it. He's already on the attack, ready to pounce, and a throat thrust. Nicely done by that demonic destruction device.
Crowbar went to duck. Reyes able to counter it with a swinging neck breaker.
There's a tag. He's gonna make it.
Now in comes Jamal Jackson with half of the movement.
The cult of personality now making a tag to Stan Stylez. Both men fresh-faced, but Jackson the fresher. Nice clothesline. Make that a pair.
I think you can throw the friendship right out the window here, ladies and gentlemen.
It is all about business, about BattleBowl. Leg lariat there by Jackson. Cover.
Huge rising leg lariat. Only gets 2 though on the cover.
Very impressed with Jamal Jackson tonight. He looks to be sharp.
Jackson, a big man, very charismatic. Can he get it done to win BattleBowl? And he's on that turnbuckle, throwing some haymakers. Only got the 6, got shoved off by Stan the Man. Stylez now the boot right to the mush.
1, who said it?
Reversal, the Irish whip. Thanks for counting the mush. Jackson counts hair block. Divorce court.
That's it. It's over. No, I'm shocked. I can't believe that.
Divorce court from Jackson only gets 2. Both men really laid it on. They want to advance the BattleBowl.
Stylez favoring that left shoulder. He's got wrenched straight down onto it. And he's biting the knuckles. He's biting him.
Blatantly illegal. Referee Jose's got to get in there. Duck under. Jaw jacker, and he hit hard on the canvas as well. Face first. Can Stan the Man go for the cover?
This could do it.
Can he go to BattleBowl?
Jackson able to get out.
And you know, it's interesting to see the 2 young guys going at it here in the crucial point in the match and not the veterans.
Guys. Stylez taking that glove off. He's signaling for it.
Time.
He's gonna raw dog it.
He's pumping it, pumping it, pumping. Is he looking for that facial? Jackson countered, he scouted it, he knew it was coming.
Ducked it. Go! Huge spine buster.
Spine on the pine by Jamal Jackson.
Jackson splashes what he called for. If he hits it, we could see our first two men advancing into the huge battle ball later on tonight.
Huge Double J spine buster. And the big splash!
Reyes cutting off Crowbar.
They got two!
Ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Reyes and Jamal Jackson of the movement advance to BattleBowl.
Advancing to the Battle Bowl.